History often remembers kings for how they conquered, but some rulers are remembered for something far more difficult: how they governed. This is the true story of Askia Muhammad, the ruler who transformed the Songhai Empire into one of the most organized and intellectually advanced states in African history. Askia Muhammad rose to power at the end of the 15th century after the reign of a fierce military ruler. The empire was vast, the army was strong, but the state lacked structure. Askia understood something many kings did not. Conquest could build an empire, but only order could sustain it. Soon after taking the throne, Askia Muhammad began reshaping the empire. He divided Songhai into provinces, each governed by appointed officials responsible for taxation, justice, military security, and trade oversight. For the first time, governance was systematic. No region ruled itself in chaos. Authority flowed from the center, but accountability flowed back. Askia Muhammad did not rule alone. He surrounded himself with advisors, judges, and scholars. He established a professional bureaucracy long before the modern state existed. Ministers oversaw agriculture. Judges enforced law. Officials managed trade routes stretching across the Sahara. This was governance by design, not impulse. But Askia's greatest vision was law. He made Islamic law the foundation of state justice, while still respecting local customs. Courts were established. Judges were trained. Disputes were settled through law, not violence. For ordinary people, this meant something revolutionary: predictability. Justice no longer depended on the mood of a king or a warrior. It depended on law. Understanding that knowledge was power, Askia Muhammad turned his attention to education. He traveled on pilgrimage to Mecca, where he met scholars, rulers, and intellectuals from across the Islamic world. When he returned, he brought scholars with him. The cities of Timbuktu, Gao, and Jenne flourished. Universities expanded. Libraries multiplied. Books became prized possessions. At a time when much of the world restricted learning, Songhai invested in it. Askia Muhammad believed an empire needed more than soldiers. It needed thinkers, astronomers, mathematicians, historians, legal scholars. Under his rule, Songhai became a center of global scholarship. Knowledge flowed as freely as gold. Trade remained the backbone of the empire. Gold from the south, salt from the desert. Goods moved safely across vast distances. Trade routes were protected by the army, but regulated by the state. Merchants prospered. Cities grew. The economy stabilized. Crime was rare. Trust was common.